Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. This time we're diving into Kirkland's latest financial report. And let me tell you, it's a real mixed bag. It's like getting a DIY furniture kit, something's going to be missing or broken. Speaking of missing pieces, this report hints at some serious challenges for the home decor retailer. Before we jump in, remember to subscribe if you like getting the story behind these reports. Plus, join our Discord community to discuss this and other company filings. The link is in the description below. Kirkland's, known for its home decor, currently runs 314 stores across 35 states, along with its online store. What's important here is this report delivers a snapshot of the company's situation as of May this year. These numbers might not tell the whole story as things change fast in business. We are getting a glimpse on paper, so always take this data with a grain of salt. Now, let's talk about concerns, because this report has raised a big red flag. Kirkland's admits there's substantial doubt about its ability to keep going for the next year. That is financial speak for we might not make it subbed. This doubt stems from a few things: revenue not covering costs and strategic and macro factors. Basically, folks aren't spending as much on decorating their homes like they used to, and Kirkland's is feeling the pinch and that consumers became price sensitive. You folks aren't spending as much on decorating their homes like they used to, and Kirkland's is feeling the pinch and that consumers became price sensitive. To put some numbers on that, the company lost nearly $12 million in the last 3 months and used around $3 million in cash just to keep things running. This is happening because the home furnishing market continues to be a challenge. The big issue they're facing is a lack of liquidity. That means they might not have enough cash on hand to pay their bills and invest in the business in the short term. To try and stop the bleeding, Kirkland's has partnered with Beyond, which might give some hope. It involved some new financing with Beyond to keep the business going. If Beyond and Kirkland have a collaboration where Beyond will actually receive a percentage of future revenue. This move, while bringing in a short boost, might have Kirkland's tied to its future performance for years by giving its revenue away. It doesn't necessarily guarantee long-term stability. Beyond now owns a big chunk of Kirkland's stock, around 40%. So they have a sizable say in what happens with Kirkland. It will be very important to see what the collaboration with Beyond looks like in the long run. This past February, Kirkland's gave Beyond almost 9 million shares. This changed up who owns what in the company. The numbers show they take revenue when you buy stuff in their stores and when your online order should arrive. Also, they keep track of returns, setting aside some money for refunds, which is normal. They made $256,000 from unredeemed gift cards during the last 3 months, as you can see. Seems like people forget about those gift cards sometimes, which is basically free money for them. The report showed they had about $44,000 in income tax expense, compared to over $300,000 the year before. So basically it has to do with how much they could use from past tax savings. Here's a number that shows how much they value their people. Stock-based compensation, which is how much value they give employees in stock, was roughly $230. They had machines, furniture, and software, all valued at about $256 million. But they've lost value over time, bringing the net worth down to around 20 million net worth, which is probably due to aging and wear and tear. Unfortunately, Kirkland's is being sued about some hourly payment in New York. They intend to fight this in court as they believe they didn't do anything wrong. Additionally, another business called Rugs America is claiming it did something foul. The other rug company says Kirkland's didn't keep its word for how it displayed their rugs and is asking for $5 million, and they will also fight that in court. Let's talk about some debt levels. A key long-term debt is their revolving line of credit. That's basically a credit card for the company. It shows they owed nearly $39 million. That's better than it was a few months ago when they owed $43 million. It's the same credit card they were using last year. The Beyond credit agreement is debt specifically from Beyond, which you will notice is also almost all gone as well. Capital expenditures were broken down by the categories in store versus tech-related projects. Overall, this was low compared to the past year, so probably indicates some level of financial difficulties. Okay, let's talk non-GAAP for one sec. EBITDA means earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization. Long right. It's some people, but not the GAPE accountants, like to take it as a baseline measure for profitability. If we do that, it'd be negative $8,426,000. Then there is adjusted EBITDA, brings that number up to negative $7,000, and more accurately to investors, the adjusted EBITDA brings that number up to negative $7,000. It's technically less bad, but it is still negative. Kirkland's operates as one segment, meaning they're not breaking the business down into different sections. They measure everything based on the overall net loss. The person in charge uses net income to make decisions, so they are clearly in the midst of some financial decisions that would be interesting to watch. Basically, they have got to change up how they report some things with taxes and expenses soon because the accounting rules are changing. KIRKLAND'S is in a tough spot. Sales are down, meaning consumers like the product offering less, costs keep going up, and there's a real risk they might not be able to stay afloat without big changes. But the partnership with Beyond actually provides them a lifeline and a major owner with large control. But this arrangement poses some potential conflict of interest because this partnership dictates what kind of opportunity the company will focus on given Beyond's interest. Now, looking at these results more broadly, there is a big red flag about financial doubt. They can try to improve this by cutting costs and leaning on Beyond, which will be good but not great. What do you think about KIRKLAND'S? I recommend you check out some competitors to KIRKLAND and see what they're reporting to get a good feel for where things are headed with home furnishing and decor. Alright, that's our breakdown of KIRKLAND'S latest filing. Do you think KIRKLAND has a chance, or is this the beginning of the end? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Also, don't forget to check out our Discord in the description if you appreciate talking about all of this with other clever people. Thanks for watching, see you next time.